Would have been nice to start them first thing in the morning because then we would have had more time for our masterpiece. But
Oh, don't do that. Don't be like, this is your fault because you didn't get up early enough. No, this is your fault because you had the plaster 6,000 fucking stickers on the wall. I'm Des, and I don't have a set, but I do have unfettered internet access. And this is I Read It Somewhere, a channel where we look at whatever my brain rot leads me to online. Usually that's Reddit, and recently that has been home improvement shows that have been being banned in the US from my channel. So hi to some of you, you've seen me a month ago. Hi to the others, you might not have seen me for a few months. So we did Decorating Sense, and I love the show to death, but I don't know if you noticed, it's very hard to get old media from the 90s nowadays. Turns out we didn't back up jack shit. And then I wanted to go to The Ugliest House in America because it had much of the same vibes of the Zillow Gone Wild things that we have been doing. However, HGTV was like, you know what, you didn't make any copyright errors, you did enough editing, we're just banning it specifically in the United States. So we're back and we're trying something different, and this is Trading Spaces. So Decorating Sense walked so that Trading Spaces could run. Trading Spaces came out in the early 2000s, I don't remember the year, and basically they would get two households. I don't remember if they're friends or if they're just neighbors, but they would get two households and they would put them in each other's house and they would have to redecorate a singular room. And you cannot convince me that people on the show did not loathe each other, because they would go into a space and Stacy would say to Becky, I don't like the beach. I don't want anything beach related. In fact, I like the mountains. And then Becky would turn around and she would make Stacy's entire house beach themed, including towing in tons of sand to throw all over the floor.
Number 2, the beach room.
Did you look?
No, I'm feeling something on my...
Oh, yeah.
Open your
it's
eyes.
punchy.
Open your eyes.
Oh, no, I don't want to open it.
Oh, my God.
We think Hildy is some sort of evil mastermind or something, because some of her ideas are just atrocious. If the abhorrent straw room wasn't bad enough, here we have a literal beach room.
Oh, come on.
Look. No. See, now we can take our shoes off and get the sand in our toes.
The walls were painted with very ugly red and yellow stripes, and sand was put on the floor. Not like a little sand pit in the corner or something. Nope, the entire room was covered in inches of sand. And it's like the homeowners thought it was a joke, because they just laughed along with Paige while staring at the room in disbelief. We don't blame them. We wouldn't believe it was real either.
Oh, my God. We got to build this.
As bad as you think Decorating Sense was, Trading Spaces is worse. So we're gonna have to gather around and watch the tomfoolery unfold. Luckily, this is a little easier to get because you can get the DVDs, because it came out when everything came out on VHS and DVDs. So this is courtesy of the Internet Archive, and we are going to watch, I don't know the episode number, but it is Great Kitchen Designs and More, Austin, Wyoming Valley Drive.
Hi, I'm Paige Davis. Welcome to Trading Spaces, the show where two sets of neighbors trade houses for 2 days and completely redecorate one room in each other's place. Greetings from Austin, Texas, a city that thrives on art and music. And one of Austin's unique charms are these incredible murals you can find throughout the city. And I'm just hoping that one of our designers does a mural. I mean, it's a great use of large space.
I love the Alice
some paint,
Cullen
little
haircut,
imagination.
by the way. I'd also like to stop. No effort whatsoever to wait for the cars to stop. No effort to clean up the old audio. This was in like the heyday of reality television. If I remember right, there was a strike. I think it was another actors and writers strike like we had recently. So there was this whole push to get out as much reality television as possible, with low budgets and stuff, because obviously the writers and stuff were not there. So I think that this show is probably one of the victims of it, because I have noticed that Trading Spaces audio can be really weird sometimes and shitty, to the point where even Decorating Sense had better audio quality. I'm gonna clean it up in post. But yeah, they're just doing this whole thing with 5 o'clock traffic in the background. She has to like talk over the noise. No effort whatsoever.
Art and music. And one of Austin's unique charms are these incredible murals you can find throughout the city. And I'm just hoping that one of our designers does a mural. I mean, it's...
Come on in, girls.
Imagination is not a problem for our Trading Spaces team. Designers Hildy Santo Tomas and Laurie Smith, along with carpenter Ty Pennington, seek signs of inspiration for their room makeovers. Austin is a melting pot of culture and creativity, which is a lot like Trading Spaces. In our pot, we put 4 homeowners, 2 designers, 1 carpenter, and $1,000. We let it stew for 48 hours and hope the recipe turns out. Brian and Diane hope the recipe includes bright colors for their bland kitchen. With 3 young carpenters, this room is the busiest one in the house.
We're redoing our kitchen here, and the main reason we're redoing is that when we bought the house, it was nothing we picked out.
You notice all the beige. People talk often about millennial white, but it was growing up always millennial beige. Everything was beige all the time in the early 2000s. I feel like it was a response to the 90s, just chaos and patterns everywhere. And you can still kind of see it with the wallpaper having that tacky floral print. But around this time, you're going to see a lot of like neutrals, a lot of greens and browns. And just this is the slow descent into the beige chaos, to the point where there was a time in the mid-2000s where every house you went into, beige walls, beige roof, beige cabinets, beige carpets, fucking beige carpets everywhere, beige bricks, beige fucking everything. And you know what? I'm going to say something controversial. I'll take it over the white everything now. At least it didn't feel like I was in a mental asylum.
Part of it was our style, but not really. Not crazy about some of the colors, and we really want to lighten up the room a little bit.
Yeah, the cabinets, I think there's just so many cabinets and it's such dark wood that, and with the dark blinds, sometimes it just feels dark in here, and we're in here.
Maybe it's the color grading they're doing. That's not dark wood. That's pretty bright. That's normal oak wood.
So much. If the bench could be extended out so we could actually seat more people, because it's real narrow right now. So even the children have a hard time staying on it. They kind of tip over. So maybe to widen that a little bit. This is my place where we're at the most. So I'm just excited to see what the designers are going to do with it.
I also find it funny. They're like, it's really dark in here. Maybe this is for the lighting for the camera crew. But she's like, it's so dark in here. It's so dark in here. There are like 5 windows that have thick wooden blinds completely blocking out all the light.
Next door, music lovers Laura and Steve are hoping for a dining room with some international flavor.
It's giving, Mommy, look what I can do. That's great, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here awkwardly and pretend I don't hate it.
It is our formal dining room. We eat all of our meals in the kitchen, but we would, one of the reasons that we chose this room is because we want it to be more inviting.
I try to curtain for a certain after eclectic look. I mean, it's really more of an entertaining, maybe, a glass of wine, listen to some music.
I'm really not opposed to other types of wall coverings. The best thing for me to see in this room would just be a room where people will walk in and say, wow, in a good way.
All right,
Understand what Spanish was that.
time for another Trading Spaces challenge, and the rules are the same. 2 days, $1,000 for each team, and you'll spend the night in each other's house so that you will not know what is happening in your own home. Well, are you trying to give each other?
They're sneaky. You got to watch this one especially.
Oh, of course. All right. Well, I'll keep an eye on all of you. Are you ready to trade spaces? All right, let's go for it.
All right, you ready? Go.
It's ladies first as Brian and Diane head in to find Laurie.
She's so pretty. It's giving Rose from the Titanic. I love her hair.
Got it to work together. I've got 2 tall people in my room, which I'm going to need for this wall. Did you see me measuring? Okay. Quick ideas, and I'll tell you what we've got going on here because it's going to be drama. Hopefully.
No, I would love to give them something that they can display their dishes, like a piece of furniture.
Okay.
And I would love to put some color. They are not afraid of color. So
Good.
let's do some color.
That's my thought, lighting them some color in here. It'll be
Right.
great.
Well, we are going to go for old world Spanish theme in here. So
They keep talking about old world Spanish and Spanish eclectic, but I fail to see what is Spanish about this very barren room with like 2 semi-wicker chairs.
bring in rich kind of adobe terracotta colors. We are going to weave this wall out of leather.
Oh, that's
Should be a fun experiment. So
You see what I mean about decorating sense walking so that trading sense could run? Why are you weaving leather onto a wall? First of all, fire hazard. Second of all, tacky as fuck.
build them a new dining table. You're going to build a buffet for that wall where dishes can be displayed, have some more serving surfaces in here. New light fixture, just some fun accessories. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to need work today. So this wraps, I'll sort things and get out of here.
great.
Pick all 12 items from this room.
He's just so quirky.
I really don't like those Ys.
And here they go. Laura and Steve can't wait to see what Hildy is cooking up in their neighbor's kitchen.
What are you doing up there, Hilda?
The stiletto heels on the countertops. How the fuck did she get up there?
Well, I have these wine labels that we're going to put all over this kitchen.
Oh my goodness.
Because we cannot spend the whole 2 days taking down this wallpaper, which is about as long as it would take us.
That's good to hear.
So we are going to give this kitchen a new look. What kind of new look do you have in mind?
Well, Diane, this is a beautiful kitchen. So we want to make it even more beautiful for her. She loves old world, French country. Just think of maybe Tuscany in the spring and just about
Yes, see, they keep bringing up Spanish and Tuscany and old world. Tuscan kitchens. I don't care what anyone says. Maybe it's the nostalgia. I love the Tuscan kitchen look from the early 2000s.
There's a lot of time in here, so we want to make it nice for her.
Okay, well, we are going to make it nice. I don't know how old world Tuscany is going to look, but it is going to be nice. We're going to change the cabinets. Not change the cabinets, give them a new look.
Great.
Change the hardware.
Okay.
We are going to put these wine labels all over this wallpaper instead of taking the wallpaper down. So I'm saving you.
And so,
We're going
forgive me. Didn't she say she wanted it to be less busy and more like bright and wine labels all over the wall? First of all, it wouldn't be unheard of to just paint over the wallpaper. Second of all, why it's also, we are seeing the first hints of the couple wants to do something and production's like, well, no, I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to do this, that, and the other with the wine labels and the hardware. It does. I don't remember hearing them talk about that or slip up like that when I watched it in the past, but for a long time I was wondering, like, are these couples just psychotically mean to each other, or is this production? And she's kind of, the mask splits a little bit to reveal, like, oh, I know you want this, but this is what we're going to be doing. Fucking wine labels on the wallpaper.
On those poofy window treatments. Great. Do something to the blinds. It's going to be very interesting.
Oh, wonderful.
So let's unload this kitchen, and I'm going to keep on doing those labels because we've got 6,000 of them to cover these walls.
Just posting 6,000, maybe. Isn't that significantly harder than just taking down wallpaper? It's not difficult to take down wallpaper in general, but like, you could paint over it, you could take it down the wall. Has to be less time than putting 6,000 fucking stickers on the wall.
Load here.
Okay, we'll go. You guys ready?
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be great.
It's some more beige to cover the beige. To do lightly red beige, But this, the color that it dries into is really close to that. So that's a table skirt on the new round dining room table. Oh, our rip-on dining room table for all. And this is the drapery. It's just a real soft, pretty green. We're going for really beautiful, rich, base color and fabrics in here.
Yes, please, Papa.
These silks.
help. You have your own little roll.
She wanted it to be brighter in there. Black wine stickers on the wall. I want my room to be brighter. I'm gonna make the walls black.
Right there.
Okay.
And as I told you before, we had 6,000 of these labels. Fine. And they're just peeling stick. Couldn't be easier.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, it's fucking ever.
Did you ask a question? I don't know if Brian and Diane even drink wine.
I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they will now.
Kill him now.
They're setting them up to be enemies after this. The thing that production doesn't understand, or just doesn't care, probably doesn't care about, these are supposed to be friends, and they are neighbors. So they are setting them up for a bill when they have to undo all of this. I've never taken down wine stickers from the wall, but I have to imagine it's harder than just taking down the wallpaper. But they're also setting them up to fight like cats and dogs when they walk into their room, which basically is the opposite of everything they wanted. Anything they say that they didn't want, they're like, yes, let's do. You want a bright, new, modern fucking kitchen? Let's plaster it with black wine stickers. Oh, you don't drink? Well, you're gonna now.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is gonna be good.
Yep.
Fucking I like salmon.
I think.
Here you get it nice and even right away.
Oh, okay, Mr. Painterman.
You like this, honey?
You know, I really do. It's kind of scary right away, but once it dries and we put another coat on,
Yeah, this looks good right here.
Steve, are you?
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna get darker.
Nope, couple more.
Well, when you're finished, would you mind just lightly sanding the cabinets, because we are going to paint them and we have to prime them first. Sure.
Are the entire walls going to be covered with stickers, or are we going to do some paint, some stickers?
Anywhere you see wallpaper, we're going to stick on top of the wallpaper.
Now, what's
Fucking Grace.
you know, with this
You're like a
fucking
child.
leather, you know, we're on Trading Spaces budget, so it's really kind of leather. Leather. Actually, it's a cotton that's, you'll feel it. It's kind of like a suede leather. It's
plastic.
Suede leather, and it's got the imprint of kind of like the barely cowhide in it. I mean, it's not cowhide. I mean, it's saddle brown, but
Just say plastic, honey.
but it's going to be loosely woven. Like we're going to do kind of like the warp and the weft on a loom.
I really love the colors in the stickers.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty, but
And I know that this terracotta colors Anne will like. I'm just not sure, since they're not really big wine drinkers, what they're
Oh, and the lines are not
agree. And this kind of up in the air. I think she would have preferred us just to paint over the.
Did you catch that woman's scowl at her from behind? She's like,
And it'll be a loose weave, so we're still going to see this color popping.
Oh, that's why we have to paint the wall.
okay, so you're gonna do it.
It's not going to be totally tight.
What would scare you?
I guess something really ultra contemporary, because they're total opposite of contemporary. That was scary for her.
For her, well, what would scare you?
For my kitchen? Yeah. I mean, not for my kitchen, for my dining room, neon green or neon yellow. Anything neon would scare me.
Lori's favorites are neon colors. Yeah.
Yeah, that is known for neon.
No.
Oh, Laurie. I mean, the salmon isn't neon, but it's not exactly that.
Maybe that's for you.
How do you do, fellow kids?
What? Come sit with me. I will love to look at my plans because it's getting late. You're working on.
You are too old to be dressing like that, sir.
Are you afraid of that, really?
I am.
Oh, I wouldn't do you like that. I like to share my love.
Well, here's the room.
Oh.
Oh, and he's wearing this 69 shirt.
You're building me a round dining table and a buffet.
So what's that?
The buffet. Basically, you can just do it, out of a plywood. It's going to be painted.
Okay.
And the top, this needs to be 5 feet in width, counter height 36 high, 16 deep. This is what I want to ask you. Can you bend conduit piping for me?
Yeah, I've got a conduit bender.
You do?
I mean, yeah, it's just a simple pipe that you run the conduit through, and then you
can just shape it. Because I want to do a cabriole.
And then you can only do, to a certain point.
So we could do like that slight S curve. Like I want to do a cabriole leg, just slight.
Yeah.
Down.
To a certain point, we can't get like all the way in like that, but we can
see the vision, but I feel like we are blatant.
And trouble run's very simple, just 4 feet diameter,
with a 4-inch apron
Okay.
that comes around the edge, and then the table skirt velcros in.
So you want
Add
a
an apron.
skirt and an apron.
Yeah, I guess I want both.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll wear the apron.
Like the prairie.
I'll wear the apron. I'll wear the nail apron. You wear the
Shirt
skirt.
with the apron.
Okay. What's that going to be? Leather?
Yeah, that's leather, and then nail head trim around it. Yeah, woven leather.
Well, there's where all your money went, isn't it?
Well, I'm just trying to find out what color the cabinets are going to be. I'm really, and I didn't find it.
I'm feeling like a lot of the time and the money is going to the walls on both. But again, every time the other team is like, yeah, we're starting to paint. We're looking at making tables, and they're still over here like, yeah, so they're going to hate all of this sanding. It's like, the cabinetry. She wants bright colors. This is pitch black. Meanwhile, the lady from production was over there scowling at me. This makes me nervous.
I know what color the cabinets are going to be. You do?
So you can tell. Can you tell?
You tell us? Nope. That is not up to me to tell. Oh. I'm just really wondering how she's going to incorporate all the colors
In the sticker. In the stickers.
So, well, I doubt she'll pick something that'll clash with the sticker. Right. I'm determined it's not black. They wanted to brighten the kitchen, so we'll see. Well, she'll let you know soon enough.
Here's what we're going to do. Let me show you. This is kind of a drawing of the room we have going on here.
How does she move like that? She doesn't move normally. She's got to be like, I'll show you here. I will do this and da 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 da. You're not voguing those. Why are you moving your hands like that?
That's what we're going for with nail head around. This is the wall we're focusing on. Now, let me see how we're going to do this, because what I've done is I have had to spend a significant amount of my budget on this. Okay. This particular fabric cost $10 a yard or something, $10.50. We had to get 24 yard with it.
You just keep sanding, but the work. Whether she's here or not, this still has to get finished and finish fast, because this is only the first step of many.
We're going to start.
Yeah, she's seeing the problem already.
Vertical and a horizontal center, and then we'll work our way out and up from that. Right. So I want to go ahead and cut this in at least 11. Let's just cut the whole length.
Let's see. This is
What I wanted to do was, this is like the wine vineyard theme. We got the labels. We're in Texas. It's a Texas wine. I got some Caprock wine also.
okay.
So I want you to build me a wine rack for it. Steve.
Great.
Wine that they don't.
All right. And this is kind of your idea.
Yes.
And are you doing this to coincide with the stripes that are happening with the label? Is that what's going on there?
That kind of happened by accident.
Oh, did it?
Then it became part of the design.
I like.
So this was really not designed around those, except for the wine bottles that I put in there. I want to just use boards and route out like an inch and stick the board in there, so the boards
Separate the wine.
That way I know I'm getting a nice level line.
And you do that the whole length of the fabric.
Whole length of the fabric. And then I just drew my line up, did the same thing here, and then started to cut.
So you want something over here, right?
Yes, this is the existing bench. It's only 12 inches, a little narrow. Our table used to be facing this way, but I would like to turn it so that they can actually utilize the bench.
So it'll be gorgeous.
On it.
Yeah.
So I would like to make it a little bit deeper, and if you could possibly make the
Deeper than
front,
12 inches.
yes,
Okay.
like maybe 16.
Okay.
And if the front could kind of duplicate the wine rack, it would be cool. Like maybe just slats.
So you want
down.
okay. So I can cut a board, basically nailed from the back, maybe some 1.5-inch slats that just kind of
Fine.
stagger. Okay.
And then if you could give me the board that's 16 by, I think this is 7.5 feet wide. If you could give me that board, I will
Easy.
I will just
Okay, guillotine crates.
So I've got there. Yeah, he's about 7 and something. Okay, so how deep is
I don't think he likes her as much as the other lady.
this? Excuse me. How high does this need to be?
So anyway, so I got them
Gotta get here.
upholster this, shoot the measurements, give me the board, it's ready, and I will foam it up and put some chenille on it.
I'm foaming already with anticipation.
Sorry, she's gonna foam it up. What the fuck is she doing with the foam? Also, What are they going to do about the electrical socket? Are they just going to build over that?
20 and a quarter.
You do know that Hildy Santa Tomas is in your house, right?
Oh, I do, and that's why I'm terrified right now. But I've faced 300-pounders most of my football career, so
You think you can take on Hildy?
I think so. If it has to get that way,
You know, I
was hoping for Frank or something.
wouldn't bet on that. What color?
What is with the violence? I'll take her on if it comes to that. I was hoping for Frank, so sir. But then you get the side view with the guy in front of the stickers, and you're like, no, maybe I would also be pushed to violence.
It's black.
Black. Looks blue.
Well, I know it does, but it's black. It's just the light and, coming in the blue sky, making it blue. The thing here is we've got so many cabinets and so many doors that this is really, that is take a long time. Okay, paint.
I wouldn't even call that navy. That's indigo blue. Also, the black wall, black cabinet. No, they wanted a brighter place here.
Well, this is the fabric for our slip cover.
That's beautiful color.
Isn't it pretty? It's kind of bringing out the orange in the right. So, at the end, I just ironed in the hem.
Okay.
For all the slip covers. We're gonna make 4. They have 4 chairs. How many are there?
6.
And how long's the wall, Lori?
13.4.
Yeah, I was right. 13.4.
13.4.
Okay.
The bench that Ty is building us, he's building us a bench in front of the window seat to make it a little bit deeper, and so the girls can sit on there.
That's good, because she was wanting something like that, because right now it's not deep enough and no one can really sit there.
Right. We're gonna turn the table around so that the girls can sit, on the bench, kind of maybe a little bit higher, so a little more comfortable.
That's great.
For them, instead of these big chairs that kind of swallow them. They're so small.
I know. Straight, it's flush to the wall. Yeah, and up into the, staple it at the highest point possible. I mean, just right up.
So you're talking like right.
Yeah, because then what we're gonna do is we have this brass, antique brass kind of nail head trim.
Okay.
It's gonna cover all the tables.
Yes, honey.
You need to put these on before you stare. You go, that makes me feel much better. That way.
OSHA definitely came in. The people in the background were like, guys, we can't be filming our OSHA violations. You need to be wearing the safety glasses.
This table wouldn't fly. Sure. Look how cute you're gonna look. See, you need a
Robo.
Terminate.
Something.
I'm pretty sure it's not Stickerville at our house. Stickyville at our house. I'm hoping anyway. What do you think's going on over there?
I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening over there.
He's just getting more and more frustrated, and I don't blame him.
Because I didn't imagine this, so I can imagine.
Yeah. I bet they're having
Mad about it.
They're having the same conversation. We'll be back here in a couple of weeks. I fucking doubt it.
Laura and Steve repaint, taking the cowhide off the walls.
We've gone over that one. Now I'm gonna weave under this one.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over this one.
The problem is I trusted her, and it's not looking good.
A wine rack. And it's gonna hang right here over the stove, and it's going to replace the existing pot rack that they used to have.
Really?
Yes.
So the wine rack is going to be an interesting feature in this kitchen, considering they don't drink.
So that I can get this one, buddy.
Yeah, let's us.
What do you go pick up that table? That feather over there. This.
Wow. Also, got some strength.
It's all in the tendons, I did a pretty good workout in there. I did start with a couple of reps. Work my way up, man.
I like it. I love it.
Thanks.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's great.
Nice.
That's great. And the skirt.
Oh, I'm not wearing one.
We're building a wine rack. I know, and I'm only assuming there's going to be water area in it. Is this a problem?
Well, as I was saying earlier, I don't know that I've been expressing myself correctly, because it's not just that they don't drink wine. They don't have alcohol in their home. I mean, these people are folks of strong convictions. Now, what you may have is a situation where they're actually offended by what we did. And so that's what I'm kind of concerned about.
You think?
The skirt needs to go.
And also, you've been trying. They have been just bullying you over. Anytime anytime it says, she's not gonna like this, why are we doing this? You saw the lady in the back standing on the stupid counter being like comical expression of annoyance. Oh my God. Friendships were ruined over this shit.
Yeah. Do we have space here to Velcro? Yeah. We'll put Velcro up under here, and then the skirt will Velcro.
You could just put the Velcro
Saying so the skirt will
right up here.
out from it.
You can put the Velcro right up here and then just put the skirt inside here.
This guy's annoying as fuck.
And why did we decide not to take them down? Time consuming, right? It would be too time consuming. Okay.
And this isn't.
Leave them to take them down and then put them back. Hildy was worried that if we took them down and put them back, they would be crooked and they just would never be the same again.
Well, too late.
Brian and Ty are ready to
Also, the gas lighting. It only looks blue in the sunlight. It's black. No, you're wrong. It's black. It only looks navy, not even navy blue, indigo blue. It is not dark enough to be navy blue.
Team up and solder the legs for the buffet table.
Well, you've done some soldering, right? No, but hey.
We'll learn. I'll learn today.
All right, well, basically what we're trying to do here.
Okay.
Is, just see if I got it going the right way.
If you get me started, I can maybe. I think it's the other way.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for keeping me focused.
You know, anything I can do for you.
Okay, so basically we got to keep this at a 45. And then,
Is that the right?
Yeah, if you'll keep that at a 45 like that, let me just start this thing up and I'll let you actually do the soldering.
Do we need goggles or anything like that?
Oh, why not? You're safe. Here, come on, let's get those on.
Okay, thank you so much. It's a good assist right there.
Perfect.
Okay.
Oh, wow, these are like prescription. That's not gonna help. Hey, that looks blue, guys.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, jump on board, dude. It looked blue in the can. It looked blue in the tray. Edit.
Why are you being... I mean, you didn't pick the fucking paints. Your fucking co-producer lady did.
Blue on the can.
Yes, it does.
This is only the first coat.
We want to push this thing to the right a little bit so it's catching us all the way.
I mean, I think it looks nice, but it's not great like she wanted it.
So we need to touch both?
Yeah, gotta be right in the middle somehow.
Like the paints. I hate the foot sticker thing.
Okay, well, this is going well.
Does it? Also, not saying that everyone is Mormon that doesn't drink, but like, there's a lot of Mormons in the United States. And he was like, no, it's like a conviction that they don't drink. So they could either be sober or Mormons. And they're like, yeah, your whole kitchen's gonna be wine themed. And even though you have no alcohol in the house, you're gonna have a wine rack. This is, I'm stressing out. I feel like there's gonna be a fist
Swing really well. Let's go ahead and paint them all. And then if it doesn't dry, we'll just take it back and get more black and
Paint over it. Okay. But that way you haven't lost any time.
Exactly.
Well, honey, let's get these seat cushions done.
I know, these are gonna look so great on those chairs.
Can you believe I'm actually sewing? That's kind of scary. There's green. I would be doing that.
Jason to the kitchen.
Hildy gives the old kitchen table a new look with black paint and some decorative details.
So what I've done, I've just got to finish tracing this one.
Oh, and the table black.
And I was thinking, okay, we've got 6 of these, which we'll later on hang up. And I was thinking we would use this router, not hard to do, but very precise. We would use this router to route out a tiny groove and
don't ruin the nice tape.
And after we routed all 6 of these out, we will put gold paint in them, kind of to make them look inlaid.
I trust Lori, so I think it's gonna be okay. It's a little bit pinker than I would have want in my dining room, but they love this. They love the Southwestern feel. Ta-da!
Wow, that's impressive.
Horrible. It's not like the kitchen.
Okay, I saw the tip. Obviously, a little jaggedy there, but it's hard. It's fun.
Steady.
It's hard, but you gotta be steady.
Do you think they're doing any colors like pastel-ish tin our house?
You know what? I can't even get. No, I would too, but then we just have to repaint it. But I can't do it. Desperate.
I'll ease my head and batter through it.
But you know what? Steve and Laura will defend us, I think. If she.
Yeah, they will.
What do you think?
Wow, what a great job.
Oh, cool.
Are you proud of yourself? You did. Should I add more designs onto it?
No, just enough.
Let's play it. You were on the street.
So what we're gonna do now is paint it and just fill it in.
Are y'all ready for homework? I know today has been the longest day ever, but this homework really should go quickly because here's what we have. In the horizontal pieces here, every horizontal piece that crosses over,
Okay.
just like this one here, how I've put that little piece of padding in there, there's gonna go one in that spot. So once we pull the bottom taut staple, sides, everything's super tight, shove those in, and then just cover the staples for homework.
Right. We have left to do is the second.
The one thing I will say, it will be harder and more annoying to get rid of that than it will be the stickers, I think. Maybe not, because at least with the stickers, if you find like where the wallpaper is underneath it, you could just go about removing the wallpaper and pulling that down. They have to untack staples and shit with the leather wall. Though I think the leather wall might the fake leather. I'm frazzled from this monstrosity. I think that might actually, there's a possibility it might look good, but what the fuck is going on with this kitchen?
And the rest of the labels, and stain the facade of the beds for homework, and call it a night.
Is that all?
That's all.
That's not all.
Okay. What else?
Would you like to discuss an issue? Oh, the wine rack.
The wine thing.
Since we're pretty sure our neighbors don't drink wine. I don't know if it's, how offended they'll be if they have wine in the house. I don't know that. But I know that they won't utilize a wine rack. So I was hoping maybe if there's going to be places for bottles in there, if we could put maybe sparkling cider or, yummy. I know, something like that in there, just so it's tea. So they walk in, they'll know that, it's not necessarily has to be used as a wine rack, and then we'll put the pots around it. And that could be a budget concern. I don't know if you can even return the wine that you got. And I don't know if you already got the fucking right now in the middle of your experience with your budget.
And you know what I can do also is let me put my head together with ties and see if either I could do that or see if I can modify something.
You're going to use this nail head trim.
I don't like her attitude. Like, oh, well, I'll see, mopey. It seems like something that you should have started with. The moment that you thought, I'm going to stick 6,000 wine bottle stickers on the wall and make a built-in wine rack, you probably should have stopped and went, oh, do these people drink? That should have been question number one.
That's just a simple, easy way to cover up old staples. Okay. And it's going to just go the entire perimeter of the wall, down the slant, down and around the bottom of the baseboard.
All right, we're excited. It's been a fun day.
It's been awesome.
Okay, this is serious. Steve has a very serious concern about the wine situation. Supposedly Brian and Diane do not drink. They might drink on occasion at whatever, but they don't want alcohol in the house. What I am thinking now is I feel we need something up there. It just cannot hold or look like it's going to hold wine.
I'll work on it. Well, you know what? I don't have to hand it to you tonight, right?
No, think about it tonight. I'm going to do a drawing tonight, and we'll meet again in the morning.
I don't understand why they're not listening to the couple who gave a very normal suggestion, like just put like sparkling cider up there, or like olive oil, or I guess olive oil can be more expensive than wine these days. I don't know how expensive it was last night. Oh my God, I'm frazzled. She pissed me off to the point where my brain's not functioning anymore. I don't know how expensive it was back then.
It's beautiful.
We were wondering.
It was beautiful, and you all just made the executive decision to put the little nail heads here.
Yes.
So smart. Because it was flapping up.
It wasn't.
It needed to be secured there. Folks,
The squares are not equal in size.
Good morning.
And it's pissing me.
Dude.
Dude, this looks like a mess. We are nearing the end stretch, and they have not done shit. They have not done jack shit. And those cabinets are still blue.
Pretty well. Well, we have a lot of stuff to do today. We definitely have to finish the stickers. I do see a couple places that still need to be painted. The touch-up baseboards. We have to put all the hardware back on. We have to, we're gonna hang a lampshade here where this light is, so that'll have to come down.
It is so much more dark.
The wine rack, what I came up with, I talked to Ty late last night, and we are going to turn the wine rack into just a pot rack.
Oh, great.
So there'll be no wine. So whether they drink or not, whatever, there'll be no wine rack.
This table skirt inspired my pattern for the tabletop.
Okay.
And how I mean that is, see these kind of quatrefoil patterns that are based around a little square formation? Well, I've taken that with an octagonal shape and a square and kind of made it designed to look like a Spanish tile, you know, some sort of print that you would see on a Spanish tile.
Okay.
And what we'll need to do is find dead center, and we'll stencil on a square and the octagonal shapes, you know, 4 of them based around the square, and it'll continue to spill over the table. And they will each be a butter yellow, you know, painted butter yellow.
This part.
On this part, where we trace out will be butter.
If you wanted tile, why not just do tile? As someone who does mosaics as a hobby, I'll put them on the screen somewhere. I'm not saying they're good, but like it doesn't take very long to do if you got big tiles. But also, that table skirt is so fucking ugly. I hate it so much.
I'm not saying that it doesn't take time. It does. But what I am saying is it has to at least take less time than that stupid wall. If they split off, they could have did it. And also, they sell tiles that come on a mesh already. You could, like, you don't really need to do a whole lot of work for this.
Or yellow, and then the center of the square only will be our wall color. Steve lends Ty a hand with the last-minute conversion of wine rack to pot rack.
Well, we can flip this over. Okay. If you'll take this glue, and start dabbing a little in, try and get some on the sides, a little bit of everywhere, you know, in there. I mean, don't go overboard, but just put enough that it's gonna work. Like that. There you go. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll glue these sides too once we put our slats in. Yeah, if you pre-glue like up to here, it'd be good. That way it doesn't set up on us.
Look at us. We're guys. We're 2 tough guys fooling around even though we're in our fucking 30s. Also, I don't like that the carpenter dude is dressing like he's fucking 17 when he's well in his 30s. He is tall though, both him and his wife.
Working on our pot rack and running late, so I told him we would install the facade. Let's get her in first, okay? I told him that we would install the facade to our bench.
Oh yeah, they are just completely covering that out.
Set it here. Are you to the end?
Yep.
Set it here. You might need a mallet. Set it back. I'll put a couple nails in it. While I'm putting the nails in it, you all can run and get the top to the bench. And
my question about that though is like, I thought maybe they were gonna like build it out and have a support. It looks like they're putting that facade on and then just having an overhanging lip. Whatever. If they were gonna do that, I don't understand why they wouldn't just measure out where that outlet is and cut out a little place for that so that they could actually use the electrical outlet that comes in their house. They're just like, no, fuck you, fuck your outlet. I hope you don't have any technology like a radio or anything that needs to go in there. We're just gonna slap some untreated wood over it.
Instant beige.
Not stained or anything, by the way. That just looks like
really given us some tedious projects the last 2 days, haven't I?
Such a drill sergeant.
I am a drill sergeant.
I mean, good. It's been worth it.
But I've been right there with you, huh?
Absolutely, the whole time.
They're going so slow, it would be faster just to tile that.
That's not going anywhere. Is this top just going to rust on here, or is it going to be a permanent fixture? This is going to secure it on there.
A permanent, if Tom ate it, is probably pretty tight.
It's black as well. Hey.
Could put a couple nails through the fabric, but I really, or not to, but I can.
It fits pretty well.
Yeah.
It's not, it doesn't feel like it's coming out anyway.
How many minutes did that take? 1 or 1.5?
Hey, I will say that I like that little nook area. I think they should treat that wood, stain it with something. But I like, it looks a lot better than it used to do. The issue, again, is just they wanted a brighter room. They thought the oak was too dark, but you're going to make everything black. Works well for my taste. I love black walls and like black accoutrements. I love a very like a monochrome house. That is not what these women or these people.
Mirror's last there. Vivid.
And it also doesn't look very Tuscan either.
It was more that nothing really had been done because there was such a blowout and fiasco that
Blowout and fiasco over what?
just out of
Everybody was fighting, and so they just left it. And we came home and it was almost the same.
in my neck.
I am almost positive it's not going to be. Let's not.
Okay. I found this lampshade at the Salvation Army for like $2. Nobody wanted it but me. So what we're going to do is cover it.
Okay.
And I bought this tablecloth and it was late. I couldn't find my fabrics at a regular fabric store. So I went to a linen place and bought the chenille for the bench.
Okay.
And this was a tablecloth. So I'll let you do this if you want. This is a
He's
little
pissing me off now.
9. We need to mark off the bottom and the top. And then because it's narrower at the top than it is at the bottom, it will kind of formulate a curve.
Okay.
So if you want to mark the bottom as we go, I usually mark both bottom and top at the same time. So that way it stays on the same track.
Okay, will you hold it over by the leather wall too? I want to see how it looks up against that.
Oops.
That's really pretty.
A strategic clip.
Thank you, Lori.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
I like your crown too.
That's beautiful.
You do that on purpose, do you?
Like a, but I thought that's like a torture to, another key.
If you can stand inside of the chandelier, it needs to be raised up. And what is with these people in having these big, beautiful windows and then just completely blocking them off with not just curtains, but blinds covered by thick fabric curtains? I don't understand it.
She's good, Keeper. Come here, Zion.
Since this is a one-woman job, you can go back to the house and check on Laura and see how the kitchen's going.
Okay.
And I'll lock it out. I just have to stitch the top, stitch the sides by hand, and light's ready to go up.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna start spraying.
But is the wind coming this way?
I would hire you. I'll probably move.
Yeah, or else I'll end up pitch black.
That would not be good.
Yeah. But just to show you quickly,
Okay.
this is going to sit in the middle,
Oh, that's because
fires on it, and then lamps on the table as well. But I'll come over
It's a very cute console cape, but I don't see it being anything that could support a lot of weight.
What kind of art project or did you have planned for the?
I was going to paint on the blinds as if it was my canvas.
Do every single thing you can possibly do before.
No, you're not going to paint. Those blinds are wood blinds, wood slat blinds. Do you know how fucking expensive they are? And they would have been cheaper back then. I understand that, but they're still expensive. You can't. This bitch is a problem. She is a fucking problem.
For that. Get all the others these vinegar can finish, and then start on the. I suggest Hildy and Steve and Laura that you keep that design very simple and don't get elaborate with it, so that if the pot rack comes in and you can start staining things, you can get to that. Because I don't want all of that other stuff to get held up because you start this
Right.
and can't do that when it's right.
Dude, I was thinking this earlier, but I didn't want to be mean. But as this progresses, I'm getting more and more pissy with this woman specifically. She reminds me of like a unattended child. Like when I was very, very young and I wasn't watched very well, guess what would happen? The nail polish would go on the dresser. Guess what would happen? The Sharpie would go on the stuffed animal. Guess what would happen? I would cut my own bangs. She is the adult version of that. It's just throwing shit on the wall. Let's put stickers on the wall. Let's paint the cabinets blue. Let's staple wood to the wall over the light plug. And she's running out of time now. This still relates it so well because you have her like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking hating me? And then this snotty little bitchy attitude, like, how dare you tell me what to do? I don't like her.
Okay,
Got it. I'm going to get my paint.
that is perfect. And just do a real simple tie on the back.
Okay.
Great. Now, if we could get, let me see. What I'm going to do is put the mirror that they had vertically, I'm going to hang it horizontally over the buffet.
So this is the blinds. We don't have a lot of time, so we're kind of getting what we're getting. Would have been nice to start them first thing in the morning because then we would have had more time for our masterpiece, but...
Oh, don't do that. Don't be like, this is your fault because you didn't get up early enough. No, this is your fault because you had the plaster 6,000 fucking stickers on the wall.
We have what we have and they are what they are, so we just gonna keep moving until the typing's in our pot rack.
Okay.
At which point we'll stop.
I'm going to place one of these plates.
She'll delivery.
Perfect timing.
Cheryl is done.
Just talking about what was going to go over.
That turned out really nice.
Let's put this in here. We're going to screw this into the wall.
Golly. Oh,
That's nice, doesn't
I
it?
just want you to know.
I have a cocktail table that was similar to that I have my piano on.
And look at the legs, they're so dramatic. And
Perfectly with the chairs.
it's just, and then that's gonna go over, right? Yeah, the mirror will go horizontally over it. Then this one giant center cream plate will hang over the mirror, and then it'll be flanked on either side by their existing brackets that I'm putting this creamware on.
Time's up. Oh, that's not my job, is this? But gotta take it with me.
Oh,
Yeah, so late.
we need to probably take these price tags off.
Oh.
Not really a good look.
Okay, we'll do that inside. We'll do that inside. Yeah. We're gonna stay. We got a little room back and we're gonna finish.
I don't have faith in this. It is so fucking dark.
We're out of here.
That table did not really turn out
In the nick of time.
Time's up. Will Brian and Diane raise a toast to Hildy's Texas vineyard?
Oh no, I gotta hide. Blinds look so fucking bad. The blinds look fucking terrible. They wanted it to be brighter. The colors fucking clashed. They didn't even hang the wine, not pot rack straight. I hate this woman on like a personal run.
Kitchen? Will Laura and Steve taste the Spanish flavor of their new dining room?
That doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad. I really think they could have just tiled that table and that alone would have brought the whole thing up. I feel like they actually might have spent more time trying to paint the straight lines. They really didn't do much of this. And this is a good thing though, because that, aside from the text, was just going to take some time to take things out. They can actually undo all of this if they want. If they walk in and they're like, I hate that, very easy to undo. I'm gonna be real. I kind of like the console with the mirror and the lights going on, but like it's just too empty and too like it feels half-assed, but it feels like you can undo it. The other thing is going to take it's like a week-long project to undo the bullshit that they did in that blitz.
You'll find out when Trading Spaces return.
With her WetJet product placement. It was all new back then and fancy. Those things don't clean for shit. That angle is actually a little bit better than the other one they showed. I don't hate it. I just don't understand the wall thing and the table.
The colors are very Spain, very Sevilla. We've got...
This who? This is a bunch of brown.
Not quite what we bargained for. Supposed to be Adobe deck. Kind of more like flamingo. It's really beautiful to me. To me, it is. It really is. It really has come true. And really, on the table, pops and shines with the butter yellow. You did great on budget. I don't even know what I was. I'm 97, 94. Okay, I knew I wasn't over. These circles
were a big inspiration to you. Like when you saw these chairs, I think they must have influenced, you know.
We were able to bring that into our buffet table with the cabriole leg coming down and then the swirl of the copper wire.
I really enjoyed watching Ty get to make a piece of furniture out of something other than just wood.
And then by spraying it all,
It is really nice.
you know, really brought the black punch back into the design of the chair. And then also into our chandelier, you know, the rich fabric
That is
we brought in here, the suede leather pleather walls that we've got going on.
That is a huge element in here.
It took a lot of not only length in the execution of it, but the meticulous mathematics in the how it is going to be laid out perfectly. You know,
No, you can't say you did meticulous mathematics when every single one of those squares is incorrect and half of them are rectangles.
with each little square of wall showing through to be exactly 2 by 2, you know, yes, it was meticulous.
They are not exactly 2/8.
All right, let's see if you want to spend more time in your dining room. Open your eyes.
Wow.
That was so...
It is better than their old place. That looks cool. Their old room.
I love it.
Oh, they kept my mirror the same. I'm so happy. Like the old room was literally just a singular table in there. It's not hard to upgrade from that. And I feel like you can see the guy is worrying because he knows he decimated the other. Oh, look at it. Just turned it on its side.
That credenza.
Where'd you get the credenza?
That's made.
That's cool.
And it was inspired by the chairs that you designed.
There you go.
Oh my. I love the colors and the window fixtures.
That's cool.
And I love the wall with the suede. It's like, it is on leather, but it kind of looks like suede, doesn't it? And it's just, it's a little beading across the top.
I know, I saw that.
I don't like it, but I guess that it was very cool.
Look at this.
2004.
The tabletop. There was some debate about this color a little bit.
That's okay. It's fine. It looks, yeah, I like it.
I like the color.
Oh, look, we got a new light. Oh, good.
That is cool. Before, the room used to blend together too much, and now it doesn't. Well, I like it a lot. Cool. I really do. I'm happy.
I think he's just happy that you're happy.
I think he's just happy.
I'm pleased.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Trading Spaces.
He's happy, but he's guilty.
Okay, your room is finished.
Yes, finally.
How do you feel about how the room came out? Because you had some resistance from your team.
Yes. I like it's what I expected. I think the blinds are very cool. We compromised the wine rack to be the pot rack because we're assuming that they do not drink.
And again, unfinished wood, just like splintery ass, unstained, fucking nasty ass wood.
And that's fine out of respect for Diane and Brian. But I'm pleased with everything else. I think the table's a neat finish.
Yeah.
I think the chairs there's a softer look.
In the end, how many knives do you think went up? A full 6,000?
No, maybe 4,000 something. It's broaden your mind, and that's really what I try to do. I try to show people different things to do with the obvious. And that's what we've done here. I just use wine labels from a Texas vineyard. It's a change.
It is a change.
But you have to be open for change. That's what we're all about.
I agree.
You should be about following what the family wants, not doing the direct opposite. The table's growing on me. I hate the chairs though.
Well, pretty soon you'll be, filling it up with smells of cook.
You can see the blue is only like a shade or two darker than that cobalt blue platter and bowl on the counter, and she wants to be like, no, it's black. It's black. You are surrounded by black. There are several shades of black. That blue is not one of them.
Okay.
I hope so.
Family dinners and everything else, so open your eyes and see your new kitchen.
Okay, what is
that?
Those are wine labels. Over 4,000.
Look at my cabinet.
Wow.
I love them.
You love cabinets.
Absolutely.
Cabinets.
Love them. Look what you need for the table.
Wow.
You crazy pills.
Oh,
What is it? The wine label?
So really out.
It's a Texas vineyard.
Okay.
Is it?
And
I am so pleasantly relieved and surprised.
now Hildy was going to make that a wine rack. So your neighbors fought to change that.
Is they smart because we don't drink alcohol. And look at the flip. And
there's a whole new bench back there.
And I do it lunch.
Look. And it has copper on it. Okay, this is really cool. I love the color.
That will be said now.
Colors are great.
The wine labels themselves, I'd care for it all.
Being pastors, we might have an issue with.
And I think your friends may have had slight concern that you might be offended that they were wine labels.
Oh, I'm not offended. It just might fit in with.
It's not our life at all. But hey, I like the color. I was surprised that I never thought or dreamed of colors like this in here. But the cabinets with the appliances and the countertops, it looks great. I love the colors. I really do.
Well, Steve and Laura, I think you may have to come through on your promise.
What was that promise? To rip them off?
You guys. You're right.
Tell. Do you like your room?
Oh, it's gorgeous. I do like it.
This acting, you can't convince me that they went completely back on what they wanted.
Hildy and Mari and Ty, for all your hard work. I'm Paige Davis. That's another episode of Trading Spaces. See you next time.
That pissed me off. It did. They did the exact opposite of what they want. That lady has no idea what she's fucking doing. The ball was weird. The table. The black table's growing on me. The other table, they could have tiled it. I don't think it would have taken that long. But I just am I taking crazy pills or are they being nice for the camera? Because they were literally, we don't drink. We want it to be bright. The oak cabinets are too dark. And then they made everything in that room pitch black. And again, those cabinets are blue. You can try to gaslight people, but they're blue. I gotta go calm down because this shit annoyed me. I will say though that was probably a pretty tame episode of Trading Spaces. Nobody plastered hay on the walls.
Get more, and it's organic.
Sand was not spilled all over a room, and that's not just a random thing that I'm making up. It's a thing that actually did happen in one of the episodes. It can get so much worse, but hey, maybe we'll cover that, maybe we won't. If you want to see more of Trading Spaces, let me know in the comments. I will attempt to get this put up. There is no promise that YouTube will actually allow to show me because their copyright system is hit and miss. So if you're seeing this, hello, I've been here. I just am banned from the United States for the crime of reacting to reality TV shows, apparently. If you like this, leave me a comment. Tell me what you like. If you didn't like this, leave me a comment as well. Just keep it civil, keep it nice. Any interaction at all helps me in the algorithm. Yeah, if you want to see these videos out early and uncensored, you can check out my Patreon. We have tiers for as low as $5. And it helps me put out these things, these videos more often. Feel free to check out my other videos. I have a lot of decorating sense and house renovation related stuff. So if you like things like that, check out Decorating Sense and Zillow Gone Wild. And if you're in Canada, The Ugliest House in America. And if you like Reddit stories, I have Reddit stories. Go check it out. There will be a recommended video at the end of this video, depending on who you are and what you want and whatever. Okay. I gotta stop. I've been recording for 2 hours.